bro. I just can't wait to beat him and shut him up. Teo not on this level. Teo is a level fighter, but he's not on my level.
Very talented. So is Teofimo. He's more explosive with power, but Teofimo is very athletic. He is very talented. You got two athletic guys, two talented guys. Again, Teofimo I would favor with the power. This is going to be interesting.
I'm gonna break him. I know it's gonna be a certain point in that fight to where he's gonna be mentally frustrated, and when he gets mentally frustrated, that is where I'm going to attack.
The atmosphere was heavy when Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez stood face to face at their recent press event, and what should have been a normal media appearance nearly turned wild. Both lightweight stars known for strong tempers and unbeaten goals fired tense words and locked eyes in a way that instantly grabbed attention. Stevenson stayed composed, but clearly annoyed as he stood his ground against Lopez, whose aggressive energy looked ready to explode. For a brief moment, it felt like control was slipping and the event might turn physical, which quickly sent fans buzzing as videos of the intense moments spread fast online.
In this fight, going up the extra 5 pounds?
Honestly, no. I feel like Teo's not that much bigger than me. I think he kind of a little muscular, but that shit don't mean nothing. Muscle don't win fights, but
faster.
You talking about room 40
Faster.
though?
You said what?
You talking about room 40?
Yeah.
Room 40's nuts.
Faster.
Yo, you pause, bro. What's up with you, bro? You been wildin'
I'll
since
fuck
you
you
been
hard.
here, bro. Pause,
Hard. Real hard.
man. What do you say to that, bro? Like, you hear him, bro? I just can't wait to beat him and shut him up,
Fuck you
bro.
till you
Teo
love
not
me.
on this level. Teo is a
I'ma fuck
high
you
level
till you
fighter,
love me.
but he's not on my level. I'm an elite level fighter, and come.
This fight is being talked about as a battle between two of the top fighters in boxing right now, and it has quickly become one of the most awaited matchups in the sport. Both men are at their peak sharp-skilled and already proven at the championship level, which makes this moment even bigger. Fans and experts agree this is not just about a belt. It is a real measure of top-level skill, mindset, and technique. Each fighter brings a unique approach with speed, power, and intelligence shaping the outcome. Since neither man is near retirement, the pressure feels higher, and many believe the result could decide who truly belongs among the best and shape the future of boxing.
They just had their press conference in New York, the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson fight.
The things that Teofimo is coming out with, I don't think Shakur knows even what to say or reply to it. I wouldn't even want to repeat the stuff that he's saying, but he's making some really, really fruity comments. But I suppose that's one way to get in your opponent's head. But I think that's a great fight. I think forget all the sort of trash talk and the build up. It's a fight between two genuine elite world level fighters. We've seen how good Teofimo is. We know how good Shakur is and how dominant and, just how in control he's been of pretty much every moment of his career so far. And I think Teofimo is good enough at boxing and moving and fighting to maybe cause him some problems. But for me, Shakur is as close to a perfect boxer as you can probably get on his day. He makes so few mistakes. He judges the range tremendously well. He's constantly looking for little ways in to score as well as staying safe so they don't have a chance to really, win the rounds back. From the start of their boxing journeys, the connection between Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson has been complicated. It has always leaned more toward competition than friendship. Both rose as standout young talents around the same time, and fans constantly compare their fast climbs through the pro ranks. They never formed a close bond, yet their names were often linked in conversations about boxing's next major superstar matchup. This fueled online talk, sharp comments, and growing tension as both pushed for a future showdown.
I've seen Shakur back in
amateurs, pros.
Yeah, I'm thinking though. I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 national junior Olympics or junior national Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red and white trunks, and he was just whooping on dude bad. And that's what I noticed. But we were in different weight classes at the time, different age group, I think. And we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up, coming in second. But nevertheless, that's when I noticed him. And yeah, ever since then, it's just been history.
What were your early impressions?
I like his style.
Boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. shared his thoughts on the build-up between Stevenson and Lopez, bringing a calm and thoughtful voice to the noise. He explained that from a style standpoint, Lopez must take chances and fight boldly if he wants a real shot at winning. If he does not, Stevenson clean boxing and movement will likely earn him points. Jones pointed out that Stevenson's defense and technical ability make him very hard to hit. Because of that, Lopez has to push the action and accept risk to stay competitive. He framed the fight as a smart chess match and said the outcome will come down to desire inside the ring.
And Shakur Stevenson, who's confused now. He literally was looking around like the look that Shakur Stevenson had on his face was, I did not come here for this. And I think he even said, I really don't know what to say about it. That don't make for a good press conference to me.
There's old school and there's new school. Old school has something that had been said. They would not have allowed us to be able to come face to face. Because you don't say it to me and think I ain't gonna try to tear your head off as soon as I get close to you.
Well, so you're not gonna wait till a fight night. You're gonna get it in that day.
Because some things are because sometimes you go a little bit beyond respect. That's disrespectful. If you disrespect me on any level, we fighting then. Now I'm gonna try to hold it together but if you disrespect me, which is what he just did, I'm not gonna ask him about what he's talking about. When I get close enough, I'm finna show him what I ain't talking about. You understand where I'm coming from? Yeah. Had he said that in my day, they could not. I would told him, listen, whatever y'all do, don't let me get close to him. Because if I get close to him, I promise you, I'm finna lay him out right now. I'll pay the fines.
So you gonna hit him with the Riddick Bowe, Larry Donald two-piece at the press conference?
Right now. You understand me? You done said that. You challenging me. You're trying me to see if I'm really a man or not. He basically trying to, little boy, him. You understand me? So if a man let you say that and he don't do nothing, you feel like, he already let go. He already good. You feel me? No, you don't do that. Somebody got to listen. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I told you I'm old school, Dre. I'm so sorry, but I promise you, I'm gonna tell him, do not let me get within 6.
Teofimo Lopez has been increasing the intensity ahead of his January 31st fight, with Shakur Stevenson promising to break through and expose what he believes are weaknesses in the southpaw style. Lopez says Stevenson's smooth defense will not protect him and claims a stronger, more physical attack is needed to disrupt the champion's flow and force a clear result. He openly criticized Stevenson's footwork and timing, calling him slow and saying he sees openings he plans to use once they meet. Lopez's confidence comes from his belief that pressure and power will take control on fight night.
Go over it, but a lot of people look at southpaws they're very difficult, but I grew up with southpaws since a kid. Kind of understand the rhythms of it. Don't get me wrong, he could be slick, but there's something I do to southpaws that just work in my favor.
Shakur different though.
It's all right.
Shakur's a special fighter. But
you got dropped, man. What you talking about?
You
got dropped.
Yes, Dad.
Even his little daughter said it.
Hold on, get a pops a mic, man.
Dad, like, we need that fight.
Get a pops a mic, man. Don't stay quiet, Pops. Don't stay quiet.
Now I understand why you still.
Don't stay quiet.
No, yeah. Still like nah.
Freaking 4 seconds, man.
This is a special fight because of who we both of y'all are, but Shakur is a special fighter. You got to acknowledge that.
That's what we fighting.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he does agree that he's special.
But he does get hit.
But I mean, he got hit.
Gonna crack him at least. He's gonna hit him.
He got hit a couple times against Cepeda, but he put himself in a position. Normally, he doesn't get hit like that.
That boy would have been down.
This situation is more than showmanship. Heat before a fight often signals real hostility that can influence fight week and the match itself. When fighters appear ready to cross lines at a press event, the stakes rise. Security tightens, promoters focus on control, and fans feed off the drama. For Lopez and Stevenson, whose images are built on confidence and flair, the face-off only boosted attention. Both used harsh words and clear intimidation. Lopez played the role of instigator with non-stop talk, while Stevenson fired back with calm, but cutting responses, making it clear he would not be disrespected. At one moment, the tension peaked so high that staff had to step in and separate them.
What was it about Shakur where you said, I'll stick around at 140 and fight this guy?
His last fight, Cepeda. His last fight. You don't know how many people are talking about him on every scale level. And when it came to the talks of me and Haney fighting in August, I didn't go for it because he had no motion. Now he does after the Brian Norman. But Shakur, it's all there. But I didn't focus on him. I was focused on what's next, trusting my power team, trusting on my team and what can do and who could we fight next. Shakur decided, he initiated, let's go up.
Terrence Bud Crawford, one of boxing top pound for pound fighters, has been helping Shakur Stevenson in training as he prepares to face Lopez. Videos and reports show Crawford working closely with Stevenson during sparring and drills, sharing elite knowledge and sharpening his timing, defense, and ring awareness as he moves up to challenge Lopez titles. Despite the rivalry, Lopez has played down personal issues, saying this fight is about business, not grudges. He has stressed that his focus is on executing a smart plan and proving himself in the ring. Lopez also highlighted the boost of fighting in New York near his Brooklyn roots. With a bout set for Madison Square Garden, ticket demand is strong, and Lopez has leaned into the advantage of defending his WBO and Ring Junior welterweight titles close to home.
Who's going to do the most ticket sales for this thing?
Brooklyn, baby. Brooklyn all the way.
All right, man.
All the way, man. All my people go real hard for me. So I'm definitely going to be out there represent and look forward to see where we land and what venue we'll be fighting at.
Teo, earlier in the show, we discussed a quote from Terrence Crawford, who's been training with Shakur Stevenson. Obviously, they're good friends. And he said that, quote unquote, Shakur is going to beat the F out of Teofimo Lopez. I'm just quoting you there. Teo, we know that you've had your problems with Crawford too. You guys got into it a couple of times last year, yelling at each other. Is there a little extra oomph for you in this fight, knowing that Crawford is in Shakur's corner?
No, not at all. Define the odds, man. Everybody be on that side. I think that they all have like some sort of group plan amongst each other. Even with Keyshawn Davis, they all think that they're going to conquer boxing as friends. I don't think there's friends in this sport. I think Malik Scott would also agree to me on that part. I don't think this should be friends. This is a fight business. This is not about, hey, I want you to conquer this division, I'll conquer that division, we'll all be friends and we'll be champions. This is not the cliff.
Shakur Stevenson calls Teofimo Lopez delusional in a positive way. Lopez rejects that label and explains the difference between belief and fantasy. He says being delusional means trusting something unreal, and in his view, his confidence is built on real achievements, titles, and performances at the highest level. Lopez describes his mindset as self-awareness, not exaggeration, grounded in experience and results. He fully accepts who he is as a fighter and what he brings to the ring. At the same time, Lopez makes it clear his goals go beyond Stevenson and says he is open to facing Terrence Crawford next, no matter the weight or reputation.
That you think you're better than you are, but actually that helps you. It helps you rise to the level. What do you think about that? What Shakur said about you?
He's inaccurate because delusional is when it's not real. It's real. It's just what it is, man. I am who I am. I know what I am, and I think that that's why I look at it like this. I may get something out of it, but Crawford sent out one of his little guys to come and finish the job, and I think that's not gonna work. I'm still gonna be here, and if he's still gonna be in boxing, I would love to face him right after. He is the guy.
When discussing knockout power, Teofimo Lopez explains that his mindset is based on discipline, not chasing flashy endings. He says hunting for a knockout often causes mistakes and bad positioning. Instead, he believes in setting a steady pace early to take control and slowly wear an opponent down through pressure and tempo. Lopez trusts that openings will appear naturally. He also questions whether Shakur Stevenson can handle a full 12 rounds at 140 pounds since it will be his first fight at that weight. Lopez suggests the extra size, strength, and constant pressure could become a major challenge as the fight goes on.
Training.
You mean at 140 pounds compared to 135?
Yes, in comparison. Yeah. Are you training for a knockout? Are you training to do something to not just beat Shakur, but to beat him in grand fashion? And when I say grand fashion, I mean going for the knockout.
Well, I think that the whole thing with the Bible of boxing really is that if you look for the knockout, you won't get it. You know, I think really it's just all about setting the good pace early in the beginning rounds and then going from there, setting that tone. I think that I don't see him going those 12 rounds. This is his first time moving up to 140. A lot of these guys could say a lot of things about me not knocking them out or whatnot, but they don't come and try to fight me after they feel this power. So it's for a reason. It carries. It does carry. I mean, I had a good showing with Arnold Barboza. He was #1, my mandatory, and he didn't. He was too hesitant trying to commit to punches. So I think that it's just something that's going to be a rude awakening for Shakur.
Hey, Doug, you hear that? He said the Bible of boxing. What else is called the Bible of boxing? It's Ring Magazine. And he's a two-division Ring Magazine champ.
Great
Not too many of them.
ambassador for those championship belts as well.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm very big on those things. You know, I claimed 2 weight divisions, 2 Ring Magazine belts just at 25. You know, and I'm 28 now. I've been defending my belts now. I feel great. You know, and then most importantly, you know, this will be my 4th title defense with the Ring and the WBO junior welterweight world division.
Ryan Garcia confidently predicts a win for Shakur Stevenson, pointing to several strengths that give him an edge. He praises Stevenson's speed, strong defense, and high ring intelligence as tools that can shut down dangerous opponents. Garcia notes that Stevenson stays calm and adjusts during fights, which helps him stay in charge even under pressure. He believes these traits make Stevenson a tough matchup for Lopez. In his view, Stevenson's mix of movement accuracy and smart tactics gives him a clear route to victory. If Stevenson follows his plan with discipline, Garcia sees him controlling the fight and coming out on top.
We need some real boxing guys in this thing.
Yo, who you got, Shakur or Teo?
I got Shakur Stevenson beat him.
You got Shakur? You don't think Teo's gonna win?
Nah, bro. Nah.
Damn, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I got Teo too, bro.
You guys got Teo? How much you guys want to bet, bro?
I got Teo.
How much you guys want to bet anytime?
Bet, bro. I don't got money compared to you.
Nah, I'll bet. Hey, I'll bet in your tax bracket, bro.
100. Let's do 100.
I'll bet 100, bro. Let's
bet 100.
Yeah, let's do 100.
Let's fucking do it.
I'll bet 500 on Teo.
I see a lot of Devin Haney fans in listening, but they ain't coming up to chat. That's crazy.
Nah, they love watching.
They scared.
I see they just be hating, but don't want to talk. That's crazy, bro.
Bring one up.
I'm trying, bro, but they don't want to talk. That's crazy, bro.
Let's cook one of them. Let's bring him up.
All right.
Last entertaining Devin Haney fight was you, bro.
Yeah, that was the only entertaining fight he's ever had. That's what's crazy about it.
Are you gonna pull up to Shakur and Teo? The fight?
Nah, bro. I think it might be a little too close to my fight. I might actually. It's not that close.
Okay.
I might. I still got 3 weeks. That would be 3.
Now it is your turn. Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup, Lopez or Stevenson? Share your predictions and opinions in the comments below.